Every NBA player's ultimate dream is to win a championship, and some players will do anything to get it, including taking a pay cut, building super teams, or simply ring chasing. But even with those options available, some players are still just too late to the party. And one man in particular comes to mind, Demarcus Cousins. Now, we all know Demarcus Cousins as the former superstar NBA player that played for a variety of NBA teams throughout his career. But he's also one of the many players to never technically win a championship. The reason I say technically is because he did in fact receive a ring from the 2020 Lakers title, but he didn't really contribute to that team due to injury. So putting that technicality aside, here's the timeline of the player that was always a year too late. 2018. The Super Team Warriors had just won their second title in a row and were about to drop some of the craziest NBA news ever.
I'm a warrior.
This signing by Cousins checks all the boxes: ring chasing, taking a pay cut, and of course, building a super team. The addition of Cousins to an already stacked Warriors team essentially made them unstoppable. And looks were not deceiving this time, considering they did make it all the way to the finals and matched up with the Toronto Raptors. But unfortunately, the Warriors would lose in 6 games, and the three-peat was not achieved, meaning Demarcus Cousins was a year too late. Fast forward to the 2021 season, Boogie would find himself on the Houston Rockets for about a third of the season, and then he moved to the Los Angeles Clippers. While Cousins was stuck in Houston and LA, the Milwaukee Bucks were getting busy preparing for a serious title run. And it turns out they were indeed serious, as they would go on to beat the Phoenix Suns in 6 games for the Bucks' second NBA title of all time. Following this title, the Bucks would look to make a few additions to their team in the offseason in preparation for yet another title run. One of those additions being the signing of Demarcus Cousins. Now, unfortunately, the Bucks would not go on to win back-to-back titles, leaving Demarcus Cousins a year too late once again. But this story actually takes a different turn in the 2022 season, because not only did Cousins play for the Bucks, he also played for the Nuggets. The reason this is a different turn is because this time, Boogie was a year too late and a year too early in the same season. As we know, the Golden State Warriors went on to win the 2022 title, and just a season later, the Nuggets went on to win the title in 2023. So, it's safe to say Demarcus Cousins was the definition of wrong place, wrong time. But in the end, Boogie did end up with a technicality ring and an overall somewhat successful career. He just wasn't fast enough to get to the right team in time. But you know who is fast enough? De'Aaron Fox, the fastest player in the league. So check out that video on the screen next, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.